Bridtown TV. Please watch, like, share, subscribe. Not our best at the office today. I'm here with Gaffer Brett Agnew. Bridtown 0, Sheffield FC same points as the 2-0. Brett, I always say thank you. I know it's hard today. I ain't gonna say what I'm thinking. I'm gonna let you say it. I think it'll be very similar. Brett, summarise, and I think obviously the first 15 summarise. Brett, how do you think today went, sir?
So we can't ask any more of the lads. Obviously down to 9 men, 15 minutes in. Can't ask any more of the lads. Again, the game will just be all about the referee. So that's all it was.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Killed the game.
It's all about the referee.
What I'm going to say to the fans, obviously, who wasn't there, within the first 10 minutes, Brett went in on the keeper. Maybe a yellow, I think, maybe a yellow. Obviously, he sent you off for that. Your captain's gone in there, a bit of a confrontation. Their players put his hands in your face. Obviously, he's got a red card for that. Pete Davidson's gone in there to pull him off you, and he's got a red card. So literally in the space of 30 seconds, there's 3 red cards, really 10 minutes in. Talk about some of that. And I don't like having a go at officials because it's an hard job, but he killed the game.
Yeah, well, like you say, I've said it all season long, to be honest. They give big games to poor referees. These games, this game and the Liverpool and Mass game today, were the ones that needed strong referees, and they didn't. They gave up to a ref, spineless, not initiative to actually think and bring us all across and say, right, lads, come on, it's a big game. I know tempers and that. I know it
was handbags. It wasn't punches. It was handbags. A bit of pushing and shoving.
The one that went on the keeper, I've tried to nick it to try and get a penalty, and he slid it. The ball's not in his hands, and he slid into me. I know Muzzy well, and Muzzy's just come up to me and says to me, "Sorry, it had to be you, mate, but win at all costs." So he knows it's not touched him, and that's win at all costs, fair play, and I accept that. But that's where referees have got to be a bit stronger. And Pete and the other lad, listen, that happens in
it's handbags. It's not punches. It's not punches. It's handbags.
Little grabs and little pushes and that happens in every game. All you need to say is, "Listen, boys, have enough. There's a booking," and you get on with the game. But
to be
honest, listen, the referee's booked about, I don't even know how many
players, 6, 7, 8.
He's in an absolute shambles, to be fair.
Just to go back there, Muzzy, to the fans who don't know, Muzzy is the Sheffield keeper. So he's actually come up to you in the tunnel at the end of the game and said to you, "I had to milk it because this game is massive and I had to do what we need to do to win."
I apologise because obviously I know any said I'm sorry it had to be you, but listen, I've not got a problem with that.
There's the other 2 reds when it's handbags there as well, where you ain't punch, it's just like
it's grabs round him, but it's listen, it is because he knows a lot riding on the game. So that's all you need to do is bring it across. Right, boys, come on, enough. Even bookers, if you have to book us, fair play. Enough of that. None of this. Carry on. I've got to stamp my 40 now. But sending off and that, it's just, and then booking everybody else. He's killed the game, but listen, fair play to Sheffield. They capitalised on it, but I thought they were the better side for every part of the game. And they've just nicked us on the break. 9 men. The boys are absolutely
how do you play with 9 there? It's like, do you get compact, you try and lead the team?
Even though they've got 10, but listen, the boys were knackered all over the pitch. And
we're playing on a hill on Monday. Sorry, anyone, we've got massive game, bank holiday Monday now, away to Pickering, and you're playing on a hill. How is that going to affect your players? You're playing in less than 40 hours.
It's just so frustrating. Like a couple of the boys in there have said, "Oh, you don't give the referee an option to sending you off or whatever, or doing things." But yeah, it's you got to sometimes go for it. I made a decision to then go for it to try and get
a yellow. It's a yellow at West.
I don't think it is because it's not an easy.
No, it's a yellow at West. West.
But then that's myself and Pete Davison suspended for the rest of the season. Possibly another game next season.
You can't kick him from Monday though, can it? I think doesn't it take 7 days for it to go through the system?
7 days.
So we've got you for Pickering.
But then you could be suspended for 2 games in next season or whatever. It's not. Yeah, but listen, well, fair play to Sheffield. They've done what they had to do. And
do you know something? But I think what's most disappointing is that I woke up giddy this morning. I was cooking my breakfast. It was nervous energy, wasn't it? I think tagged you at something this morning, that giddiness of where we was, and it's awful that we talk after such a big game. And it was a huge game, based in Bridtown's history for around the last 10-12 years, right? Huge game, and then after the game, the first thing we're talking about, and I think that's what makes it even worse, is we're not talking about how good or bad your team was, or how good Sheffield was, how bad bad there was. Yeah. We sat here talking about officials, and I think that's awful that in such a big game, that's what we're talking about, officials.
The thing is, listen, I know I'm not a saint, and I know I've red cards over the years for what I do, and I'm that type of player, full-blooded. But when I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong in what I've done. And when I'm in the right, I'll back myself up for it. And that's just the way it goes. But like I said to the lads in there, I know it's deflating, but listen, we've got a huge game.
Pickering.
We've got a huge game against Pickering on Monday, and we get 3 points there, and they lose, we go back above. So,
mate, I said it's 7 days, mate. 7 days.
It's an important part. I don't get nervous. For things. I woke up this morning the same way as I wake up every morning. Donna shouting at me.
I remember Black Pudding, I was that nervous. No, but just as that, we knew when we woke up this morning, it was 7 days, 3 games. In my head, I was thinking 4 points from the 3 games. That's what I was thinking to be safe.
That's how we do. I don't know how the other results went today, but
I said Pickering was winning, but I don't know what their full time was.
But so it's still could be in our hands if these boys get beaten. That so no, but we just go again. We go again, and what will be. You can't change. It's not the course of these 2 or 3 games left of the season. It's the course of a full season, and we've been inconsistent. We've not capitalised on games where. Likes of these ones today, where the teams round about us, we've always came up short. We've done well against the big teams, or the big teams, or whatever you call them, and we've just been inconsistent in that. You don't look at a season through 3 games. You look at a season through a course of a season, and we've just been too inconsistent. But
mate, it's not until the fat lady sings.
No, that's right.
It's not until the fat lady sings.
We've got a lot to play for, and we've got
4 points.
We've got
Right, 4 points
personnel in there, and we just got.
You've got the goal difference, mate. We don't mind going on equal points with them. I said, like I said, I still stick with it. 4 points from these 3 games. One's gone. 4 points from the last 2. Possible.
Of course it is, yeah. Listen, you play Pickering away, there's always been tough. It's effectively a derby and whatever. It's not the worst pitch in the league, that's for sure. But then we come back, whatever will be, and then we come back here on Saturday against Dunstan for hopefully the last game.
Yeah, because I'm going to say, let's talk about this little thing that the league have got, where third from bottom place, second runner up from the division above. That's an interesting little playoff game, isn't it? If that were to be us, I don't know who I haven't looked at the division.
I don't know. It could be anybody. I think.
Anyway, but for now, hopefully Sheffield or Pickering can have that game, because we can still do this, can't we, Gaffer?
Yeah. Listen, I'm really frustrated, because I feel like obviously when you get sent off, I feel like you let everybody down. You feel like you let the players down. You want a red, But if it's a red and I've went in and done somebody, then I've let everybody down. I'll admit that.
But the handbags want reds either as well. It's kind of like.
But listen, it
is what it is now. Yeah, it's what it is. It's gone.
So
what do you do between now and Monday then? Are you ringing your players tomorrow saying, right, chin up, or do you know what? Do you just wait until you meet at 1 o'clock on
Monday?
I've
said to them in there. We don't dwell on it. What's happened's happened. You can't ask any more in 9 men. Does that play its part on 9 men? Obviously, 2 days turnover.
40 hours, mate, we'll set her again, won't we?
Listen, we're fit enough and we do enough, so.
Here's on fire, right? And I want to talk positives as well. Ollie Green, what a little young lad. What a good young lad.
We find out tonight if we have them for Monday, because Hull City have got a game on the Tuesday, so we might not have him in Becco. So.
Equally,
at least you like you say there, it doesn't kick in until next week. Me and Pete's suspension, so it could be a lot worse. It could be without a lot of boys, but yeah. We went with what we had. A lot of fans come by me today and say, right, it was the wrong formation, the wrong team to start with, which is fine. They've got their opinions, but I think, and me and Lance thought it was something that we could build on, and I thought it was working for.
Do you know what I thought you did there as well? I thought you created a bench where, if it had been tight, if let's say forget the Reds, if it had been tight half hour to go, you had players who could impact rather than just doing a change for the change. You actually had players on your bench, and that's what I was thinking. You might have been. I want players that are going to make an impact when they come on. I don't know if that was your thinking.
Yeah, that's why we done it. Mate.
Gosh, I should be the next big town manager, shouldn't I? Joking.
That,
Think everybody
no,
else is.
but listen, that's why I've got thick skin. I'll take it on the chin. I'll take everything on the chin like I've always done. And I'll make decisions, and people might not like them, and I'm happy for people to express their opinions because that's their opinion.
I thought it was impactful. I looked at the bench straight away and I thought, you know, if it's tight after an hour, you've got players who can actually make a difference when they come on, and that's how I saw the bench. That's how I saw it.
Our lads were by far the better side for long spells of that game. And that's testament to the boys in there trying to graft their nuts off. So, hey, go again Monday and we'll take it from there.
And you know, something, what I would say, attendance there was 360. Massive thank you for coming down. What I would be saying is, I know Pickering's 30 miles away, 25 miles away. If you've got a car, motorbike, push bike, scooter, whatever you've got, let's get to Pickering on Monday and let's really support our team, because I tell you, if there's any time to support your team, it's now. It really is now. Brett, 7 days of your management, well, 6 days of your management left, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, this is where you earn your pennies, isn't it, man? This is where you earn your pennies. I wish you well Monday. I hope you squat. Any injuries that we need to know about? Because
I don't think so, no, just exhaustion.
Yeah, we need to put it on it. We've got a hill on Monday, mate, so get used to that feeling. Like I say, it'd be great to see as many people down. Brett, I really do. I woke up giddy this morning.
Yeah.
Monday, I bet I can't even sleep Sunday night, you know. It's good luck Monday. We'll see you before the game, obviously. We'll catch you after the game. No, and then obviously next Saturday, we'll catch you after the game. I don't know if it was. That's another thing. Pencil in your diaries. 7 o'clock next Saturday, I think it's the 23rd. Players awards evening. You know, so it'd be great to fill the bar up and actually, when the players get awards, you know, people there. So that's another date for your diary. Right, time to get your head around. You've got 48 hours to bounce, to get your team bouncing, and let's go smash the 4 points. I want the 4 points.
Yeah, same here. I want 6 points.
I'll take 6 points if you get me up. What I don't want is no points there.
Yeah.
You know?
No problem.
Gaffer, cheers for speaking to me.
Lot.
Please, like I always say, watch, like, subscribe, share it. But importantly, for me, let's get some Bridgetown following across in Pickering on Monday, and let's cheer our team to survival, yeah? Hey, cheers for watching everyone, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Have a happy Easter.